Welcome to the Boat Marketing Podcast, where we'll feature tips and advice that will help your boating business grow and thrive. While you're listening, subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss any future episodes. And now, here's your host, Kristen Bachmeyer.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Boat Marketing Podcast. My name is Kristen Bachmeyer, and I am the Director of Operations for Boat Marketing Pros. We are a digital agency that focuses only on marine industry and boating industry businesses. And today, I want to talk to you a little bit about what I probably know the best out of all of the digital marketing tools, and that's Google Ads. So the title of this episode is, Can Google Ads Really Help Your Boat Dealership? And this doesn't apply to boat dealerships. This applies to boat rentals, boat clubs. I think pretty much all businesses within the marine industry space. I think Google Ads, I can confidently say that Google Ads is something that everybody should consider. So if you've been pitched any sort of digital ads, whether it's through an agency or, a friend, somebody that knows digital, Google AdWords, or now it's called Google Ads, was probably a part of that pitch. And you've heard them throw terms around like pay-per-click, retargeting, display, YouTube. Not really sure what it meant, if it would be worth it to your business. And, I'm here to tell you in this episode that the short answer to, can Google Ads really help my boat dealership? The answer is yes. So I've been in the digital space. If you listen to the last episode, I've been in the digital space for just about a decade now. And I have seen consistently over and over again, Google Ads deliver amazing results for our clients, and specifically in the boating industry. So the results that we've seen have absolutely blown me away. The click-through rates, the conversion rates, and just the growth that some of our clients have been able to see as a result of Google Ads. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that today, some key benefits about why Google Ads, it's worth it, and why you should consider it, if not for this year's strategy, because I know we're halfway through the year already, into next year, why you should consider it for your own marketing initiatives. So I would say, to start out, the first major benefit of Google Ads is that it's very flexible. So whether you're a small business of 5 people or a large business of 500 people, you can use Google Ads to market your business. The budget can be pretty much anything you want it to be. Obviously, as an agency, we make recommendations to clients about budgets, but you can have a small budget or a really large budget, and then to be able to change that, you can do it at the drop of a hat. So simply log into Google, click a couple of buttons, and you can pause a campaign, you can start a campaign. It's just overall, it's a really flexible tool for small businesses to use for their marketing. The next key benefit, I would say, is the low cost. So this depends on your business and what your marketing budget allows you to spend on digital, which I think should be a significant portion. But the low cost refers specifically to the Google Search Network, or you've probably heard PPC or pay-per-click, but most of the time we have clients who are boat dealers or boat rental companies that can get a click to their website for under $4. So what that means is that if you sell a boat, say it's worth $100,000 or $200,000, whatever your price point is, I can confidently say that often you will be able to get clicks to your website for under $5. So, or you pay $4 for somebody to click your ad, come to your website, they turn into, a final sale. I think that return on investment pretty much speaks for itself. We've seen that time and time again for a lot of our clients, no matter the industry. So another benefit of Google is that it's more than just the search network. You're not limited to just the pay-per-click option. You can look into display ads, which are the banner ads that you see throughout the web. You can look into YouTube or video ads, and also retargeting. So retargeting is where somebody comes to your website, and let's say that they don't contact you or don't, submit an inquiry of any kind. You can then retarget them with ads to come back to your website later on as they browse the web. So you don't really see the quick conversion through some of those other campaigns, like display ads, YouTube ads, and retargeting ads are more so for brand awareness and not so much, driving somebody to contact you right away. So overall, between the flexibility, the low cost, and the sheer amount of options that you have, if your dealership or your boat company is not using Google Ads already, I would highly recommend that you consider it. maybe talk to somebody about what it would take, recommended budgets and all of that good stuff. But, in the end, I really do think that Google Ads can help your boating business grow, and you can see a big return on your investment pretty quickly after you start. So I'd like to know if any of the listeners here have run Google Ads before. If so, what did you think? Do you have a bad experience, a good experience? We'd love to hear your story. You can email us at podcast@boatmarketingpros.com, and maybe we'll reach out and share, your story on a future episode. In conclusion, thanks for listening, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks on the next episode of the Boat Marketing Podcast. As always, feel free to drop us a line at podcast@boatmarketingpros.com with any questions. Thanks again, and happy boating.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Boat Marketing Podcast. If you have any questions for Kristen and the Boat Marketing Pros team, send them to podcast@boatmarketingpros.com. For additional resources and strategies to help grow your business, visit boatmarketingpros.com. That's boatmarketingpros.com.